Met one of her best friends, Pratt, right there, when first day she worked here, and they were you couldn't separate them. I mean, and she introduced me to him. I made a friend through my daughter. Pretty cool, you know, pretty cool. Jeff Reed is just gave her an opportunity, you know, and he was her last text. You know, we're still trying to figure out what it said and what it meant, but you know, he gave her an opportunity and keeps giving her opportunities. He was hard on her. He pushed her. He mentored her. Gave her another job at another establishment, and believed in her just like I did. And I can't be thankful enough for the people that she got surrounded by here. Ashley, Jeff's significant other, they all just took her in. She's got so many families. I mean, she's got one, obviously, main family, but she has so many families. And now we have a family at the police department. And I meant that when I said that yesterday. I hope I never lose touch with any of those guys. I want them all to have my contact information. All of them. They're my people.
Does this, in a way, kind of make you feel a little bit better about humanity in general and seeing how people have come together? I mean, your brothers are here, your child is here, all these people who have just loved and adored on Logan, and to see them all come together and stand united with you, I mean, how does that feel?
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I knew Logan well, but I didn't know. I don't want to sound kind of conceited, but I didn't know how popular she was. Like, I really didn't know. The community of Marvin, I've had so many people reach out to me and just tell me how special she was, our family is, and how much support we have, meals coming over, just people popping in, making sure how we're doing. And you know, it's a tough deal. Like, what do you say? How are you doing? Most people, you know, but you can't, you know, our community has supported us so far, and we're just getting started, you know. We're just getting started with this. So, and I thank them all for reaching out. I don't have the time right now to reach out to them all individually, but I will.
And lastly, a part of that threefold question of, you know, what kind of sister community member?
Yeah.
That last question was daughter. You know, what kind of a daughter was she? What kind of a, you know, a child was she? Or growing up, and then even now in these later years here.
Yeah. Nobody has a perfect child, right? And she wasn't perfect. And the more I talk to other people throughout the years, I realize that every little girl is a slob in their room. I mean, her room looked like a disaster hit it every once in a while. But you know, there's things that, you know, we can't forget about her. She was a great baby. You know, slept through the night. Never had to wake her up to feed her. You know, she'd wake up at 7. She'd eat. Dude, both my kids. We were those parents that put them down at 7. They woke up at 7. Never interrupted. Yeah. So, but look, Logan was strong-willed, and she was strong-willed from the get-go. She loved her cats. Her first own cat, Bogey, was her pride and joy. Now her cat, Buddy, was her pride and joy too, and so was our dog, Macy. She loved animals. She was a people person. She drew people in, and it was the right people too. It was people that needed an uplifting, and she found it easy to uplift people. Like I said, she was an underdog seeking mission to bring those people up. And you know, her next step was getting through community college. But it changed. She was going to go to another college, and then she found a passion for Charleston, being down there visiting friends. So I think her next move, she really wanted
Coastal Carolina?
No, College of Charleston, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. And that was what we talked about. We actually started putting the plan together. You know, and it wasn't going to be for another year or so, but we started putting the plan together, and that's furthest we really got to continue that. But she wanted to be a teacher. She wanted to impact kids. She knew the struggles at school for everybody, because she struggled in school throughout friendships, throughout personality differences, through everything, through school work and staying focused. And I think that's what kind of drew her to be a teacher, to say, hey, I've been there, done that, and here's how I got through it. Yeah.
Kind of a touching personal testimony.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Journey.
All personal.
Yeah. So you said community college. She was community college, doing 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Good Lord. What was the community college you said she was at?
South Piedmont Community College. SPCC in Monroe.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's doing all of that herself.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, what was that like as a dad to see her, get out there and...
Well, the downside is it was hard seeing her. I work a lot myself. My son works a lot. My wife works a lot. So it was my wife's biggest thing is having family dinners, and that was a rarity. But when it could happen, we made sure it happened. Yeah, but it's a tough schedule, as you know. You know, kids get older. They're adults. We train our kids to live without us at some point, but nobody trained me for this, and there is no training for it. I am flying by the seat of my pants here. I'm agreeing for interviews, your interview. Obviously, you touched me yesterday in a way. When you approached me and you said, I'm a 22-year-old, and I can't imagine what you're going through. That was almost like a hug for me. So,
I meant it.
yeah.
I'm glad that you took the time to speak.